Well, hello everybody and welcome back. It's Jeff again, coming to you from the Minecraft vanilla server. And I got a bunch of wood. I changed most of the walls around here. I gotta get up there still. I'll change to the right color and then do something with this balcony. However, today we're gonna do something. We're gonna change it up a little bit here, and something that has been suggested to me for a while. I haven't had a chance to. Oh, I just put wood in multiple different places. Oh well, that's fine. Haven't had a chance to get started on it because I had to get some other things going. But it is time to give it a start. And what I want to do is make a connection between the lagoon and the body of water over here, so that I could one of these days come out in a boat and get straight out over from the lagoon, straight out over into here. I think this is going to be a perfect place to have it come through. And it's going to be kind of an underground connection in a way, so I might need to bring it up forward and have it come through like this part of the hill, because I want it to kind of be an underground cave in a sense, so that straight from the ocean, there's going to be a cave that digs its way on back here. I guess I could... From here, it looks like a pretty good connection point, actually, to go straight on through. Yeah, this might actually work perfectly. So essentially from right here... No, because I really wanted to cut into the mountain as quick as possible. It might have to make a turn in the mountain, because I'm going to have to get some sandstone, I believe. And I believe I actually have some. Because I want to keep the look of the terrain as much as I possibly can. I don't want it to sit there and... Sandstone, perfect. I got 15 of them. And I can always get more when I get sand. I want it to keep the look of the terrain, so basically keep some sand, you know, up here. Because I'm going to make it be a... Let's see, something like this. Probably about 3 wide is going to be perfect. If I start digging this one out, though, it's obviously going to make the sand drop. And I don't want it to do that. Once I get back into the dirt, I will be fine. But let's grab some of this sandstone that's here. And replace this sand back on top of it. So you guys can probably tell what I'm talking about already. But I want you guys to be able to see this. And I guess now I can talk, since it's over for me. I can talk about UHC and how much fun I had. It was really awesome to be paired up with MC Gamer. MC Gamer and I think we have a lot of similar personalities when it comes to like play style and joke making and things like that. And I had a lot of fun playing with MC Gamer. And yes, the ending, the unexpected, crazy ending of UHC did have to do with the fact that I died. Go figure, I died. Woo! I don't want to spoil it for people, but you know what? Here's the deal. If you haven't watched it yet, you should go watch it. Yes, I died to I think the second official team kill in UHC history. However, I would almost have to argue... Whoops, I didn't even need to do that. I would almost have to argue that my team kill was way better than the last one. Because I think the only other one... I'd have to go back through UHC history. But I think the only other one was when Guude killed Packrat. And they did that for strategic value, because it was in the one that you needed to have a... Or you needed to have a kill of a player in order to obtain the enchantment table. And Packrat had gotten himself down to a half a heart, and they were the only 2 on the team. I can't remember if it was a team of 2 or what the deal was with that particular season. If it was something like this, if it was teams of 3 and they had already lost a player, or if it was just the teams of 2, so it was just them. But either way, the reason that death took place was a purely strategic reason. In order for Guude to get the enchantment table, Packrat said, hey, it's okay, dude. Kill me, get the enchantment table, enchant your gear. It's what is going to give you the best chance, or in theory, you know, our team, his team, talking about his team, the best chance of survival at this game is if you were to kill me now, get the enchanting table, and gear up, because he only has a half a heart. They didn't have any golden apples or anything like that to heal with. So that was strategy. Whereas what MC Gamer and I had to deal with was not strategy at all. We had a strategy. It did not involve the killing of myself. That is for sure. It just happened to happen that way. And I laughed hysterically because not only was I not expecting it, it was just things like that when they happen to me, they're funny. And I don't care who you are. That stuff is funny. Am I not at the right coordinate here? I must not be. Maybe I'm up too high. Oh, I was just up too high. I hadn't come down all the way. I was like, I thought I eyeballed that pretty well. Okay, so this is... I'm just trying to get a landmark bearing here of where I would need to go next. So that exists right... That's right here. I need to turn the tunnel to go to the right. I need to go one more block back and go to the right all the way over to about here before I start breaking back the other direction. So let me get a double wall here. So this is what I'm aiming for. I don't know how deep I need to make it. I want to make it deep enough so I see it because I missed it last time. But we'll make a double wall here, and we are on a mission to get to this particular spot. This is how I'm going to make this tunnel. It's going to be all going in from the surface and back down to see if this is going to work out well at all. So I'll just take the plunge. Whee! God, that's kind of a far fall, isn't it? So I said back here, and then this away. We're going to go. So, yeah, it's a very unexpected ending. I mean, it was... My heart was pounding the whole time because we had a strategy. We had, covered ourselves with smooth stone, essentially, and we were hiding in a cave near 0-0 at the surface, and we were watching the other teams, face off from each other, which was pretty intense. Oh, I was over one block, but that's okay, because I need to go on this side of it anyways. And that's the dead center of where I needed to be. So that was perfect. Actually, it was one block too high. But luckily, I was still able to see it. And long story short, I got ambushed by my own teammate, not realizing that it was me. And it was fun. I thought our strategy was sound, though. We, I think, really blew an opportunity that nobody's ever done before in UHC. I think a lot of people have thought about it, but nobody's ever successfully done it. And it's pretty much to pop out of a hole, kill somebody, get back into a hole, and have nobody realize what just happened, because there was 3 teams fighting right above us. Had we popped out and just killed somebody and popped back into the hole, I think there would have been so much chaos and confusion happening that we would have still been relatively secret in a manner of speaking. I don't think people would have realized that it was us and what we were doing. They would have thought we were just kind of somewhere around and maybe jumping in from a corner somebody was down and we kind of got that last kill on them and we were just around the area somewhere. Yes, I see the other creeper coming as well. Why is there another creeper coming? How many of you guys are there? There's probably 6 of them behind me or something too that I'm not paying any attention to. Oh, he's gonna blow. Oh, crap. There you are. Will you leave me alone, buddy? Thank you. And I just don't like the way you're looking at me. Take that. But I do have to fill this hole back in at some point. We'll come deal with that when I gotta fill the rest of the top in. But if this is where my thing is, what if I just keep going straight angled this way? Is this a spot? I think here, and I can go straight a little bit and then to the right a little bit again is the way I'm going to have to take this thing. So let's hope this is the right angled coordinate that I'll end up finding this after a little while. Again, I got to make sure I dig down deep enough because otherwise this is not going to work out very well in my favor. I did this wrong. So either way, I would love to see another UHC where I am teamed up with MC Gamer. I believe it was a really good and fun team, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. The comments were extremely supportive of our team, so and amazingly in a UHC, my view count is never nearly as high as other people when they play. I don't know if UHC itself is getting a little bit less popular with the crowd, but I noticed that my view count hung right on in there with everybody else's view counts for this UHC. Granted, it was a little bit lower than some of the really big channels, but not by as significant of a margin as it normally is in for something like UHC. So I was pretty proud and happy, and thank you guys for the support. It means a lot to me. That being said, we're back to normal Minecraft and the updates and the snapshots and all that fun stuff. And by the way, you know, there's been a lot of videos about the latest snapshot release that just came out. I couldn't tell you what number it is. I just watch people's snapshot release videos to know what's kind of coming up when I get the opportunity to. Many of them are commented, UHC ruined. And it's all based on the whole nerfing of the golden apples. And granted, let me weigh my opinion in here for a second. I know that's unheard of. Jeff, you never weigh your opinion in on anything. Right. So my opinion on this situation here is, it sucks that they nerfed the golden apple, the straight up golden apple, and not the notch apple. The golden apple, I believe, does need to keep 2 hearts. Earning 1 heart does make it a little bit less useful during like a UHC event or something like that. And yeah, if the reasoning that I keep hearing about is correct from people that, oh, they nerfed it because of, you know, gold farms, they're trying to, you know, combat the whole gold farm stuff happening. Okay. I can't necessarily get behind that. I might have to let me just come out this side of the mountain and then come back before it. Bank right, bank left. Actually, I don't want that, do I? I want to go to like here. Is this straight on? Yeah, this is straight on. I want to go to about here and then have it cut under at an angle. I think that's what I'm going to want to do to make this connection right. But with the golden apples, yeah, I would rather they not nerfed them. I hope I'm at the right level. We're gonna find out real soon if I'm not. Because, you know, like I said, it's not gonna make caving as, I think people will just skip out on caving. There'll be a lot more nether rushing, which I'm kind of surprised there's not more nether rushing as it is now. Granted, I think some people try, and I think that's part of the thing with nether rushing is, since there's another opportunity for how to not have to nether rush, people, I have to go back up because I must not be deep enough, or I'm too deep. I'm too deep. That's what it is. So, yeah, nether rushing, because there's certain people that currently do nether rush already, and therefore other people don't nether rush because you're going to run into a problem where you're going to run into other people if you nether rush. Obviously, that's, you know, how nether rushing works, is you try to get there first because otherwise other people are in there. I think it's just going to make a lot more people either start nether rushing or ignore the concept of the nether rush completely, and people will just do combat without a way to heal, and which is fine. You can go for it, do it. That's that can make some very good and very decent UHC as well. Let me just start it back a little bit and see if this helps. But to go as far as people are doing and just like being so angry and saying how UHC is now ruined, I think that's a little excessive, a little heavy hitting there. That's my opinion, though. Well, other people may think UHC is ruined because of that. I'm not really so sure. And there's some people like running the numbers and stuff on now the amount of heals you can get for potions based instead of golden apples and things like that. Well, yeah, the potions always healed you better than a golden apple did, as well as it was once you got one. They're pretty much, as long as you get that melon, you know, you're pretty much set for, you know, the rest of UHC. I don't think there's many people have a question about the validity of that statement. But here's the other thing. If you think it ruined UHC, UHC started with Bucket. we can always go back to Bucket. We just played 1.25 on Bucket. I'm not actually sure how Bucket works with all the new stuff, but there's mods. And now it's such a modders game that somebody's going to quickly come out with the mod that makes everything happen the way you want it to. Says Bling, I guarantee. I could probably write it. It probably wouldn't be that hard. Write a program that changes the crafting recipe, or write with a command block script. Either changes the crafting recipe with a command block script, or even just makes it so when you craft something, it turns it into something else. When you get it, like you can make it a stepwise process. Like I'm making a golden apple, or excuse me, I'm making a golden apple out of this, and instead the effect of the golden apple when I eat it gives me 2 hearts again, or gives me 3 hearts. You can make that happen instead. There's lots of different opportunities that people would have to be able to fix this potential like UHC destroying problem. I think we're okay, everybody. I think we might be okay. But, I mean, like I said, again, that's my opinion. Other people can feel free to have a different opinion. I have no qualms with people having a different opinion. Hence my video where it was very opinionated on my part, related to the Kentucky County Clerk. I have let the comments go. I might stop the comments soon, actually, and not because I don't like to see the comments on the matter, but because the comments are turning into something other than what I wanted them to. I love constructive comments and things like that. Maybe I want to go. Can I make it come out of here? If I make it come out of here, it'll take that. I might be able to just go change that part of the landscape, but that might be a better place for this tunnel to come out. It's like right here. We'll go take a look at this. It's turned into some ill-informed people putting their opinion out there just over and over and over again, very politely though. So even though and who knows, maybe I'm absolutely wrong, but some of the people that are continuously going back and forth in that comment thread, one of the posters in particular, I'm pretty sure is completely factually incorrect and does not realize that they are, despite having been informed that by many people. And a lot of times when that happens, though, because I really like this guy, like, for one, sticking to their beliefs and their comments, and not backing down, but they're doing it politely as well. They're not getting in there and yelling at everybody, hey, you're stupid because you don't believe this. No, very polite. So even if he's wrong, hey, I'm okay with that. And that's why I haven't closed the comments yet, actually, is because I like the fact that somebody is commenting in a very nice way, even though other people don't believe in what they're saying. So I'm okay with it for now. However, at this point, it's getting a little bit out of hand. But you know what? People are having fun with it. I think some people are probably getting mad with it. I don't get mad. I like reading other people's comments. I like trying to inform where I think other people are factually like incorrect, like I said. But you know what? If they want to keep strong about their opinion, hey, that's the power of that is First Amendment speech, First Amendment rights. However, it is also my right as the content creator of the thing and the person who runs, the YouTube channel associated with where this video is at. I can turn off those comments if I feel. That's not taking away anybody's First Amendment rights. That's just, preserving my right to be able to have my content commented on or not as I feel necessary in certain situations. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Depends on if that comments get out of hand at all, or if they maintain their level of cordialism, I guess would be the word. Cordiality, I guess, is more of the word. Is that a word? I have absolutely no idea if cordiality is a word, but we're going to pretend it's a word. Either way, I need to dig this thing up a little bit. But this is what this thing is going to look like. I would like to take the sandstone I have, though, and put the landscape back up. That's fine, and that's fine over there. And I'm thinking if I have to go up one more, but something like that to make it look a little bit more even, because then the ground is going to come in. I could even make it come out a little bit more, but I don't think that's necessary. I do have to fix, obviously, that creeper hole, that explosion and things like that, but I'm just talking about making this thing look a little bit better from the perspective of, from the side, I don't want it to look like there's a huge gaping hole that goes into this mountain, as in just like digging it straight on down from the top. I wanted it to be a nice looking thing, and I think I have accomplished that. Let's go back over here real quick. Oh god. Okay. Obviously, I can see it from here. I could make another, like, secret door that had a button, but getting the button in the boat would be interesting. Because now I would have to start digging this thing out here so the water can start flowing through. And I would probably have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to go through and actually make this, you know, water springed. So it keeps going or whatnot. But, yeah, the water would roll through here so I could... take the boat. You're a jerk. Bam! Bam! Oh, man. Whoa. Okay. I'll see you later, buddy. Shoot. I don't have... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. He can't get up here. That's fine. Oh, my God. I am gonna die. Oh, somehow I lived. He shot me down to... I must have teleported... at the same time as getting shot, so the buffer didn't register that I had less than 2 hearts. Like, the damage didn't take. Thank God, because I would have died right there. I'm going to sleep this night away and go back out and take a look at it real quick and then call this episode good. But give me some suggestions on what I should do for the rest of this tunnel and to make it look really cool, because I really want this to be an awesome feature of this, like, lagoon. Maybe you have a boat dispenser off to the side here, so I can just roll out of here, dispense a boat, and just be like, doop, and cruise right on through here. Oh, there was 2 of you guys? Didn't even notice. There we go. It might not need to be 3 wide, but I figure being 3 wide is probably the best. But it might make it look a little too... pompous? I don't know. A little too obvious, I guess, is be more what it is. I probably didn't need to make it as high. Oh no, because the water's gonna be up 1 block. Okay, so never mind. It does need to be as high. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you appreciate this episode. Hope you appreciated UHC, and I hope you can give me some good comments on what I should do moving forward with this lovely little bridge going on over here. Why? I want those. There we go. I'm gonna take all these guys. Gonna be coal for days because I'm using my Fortune 3 pick. Oh yeah. Not that coal is a hard resource to come by, but when you actually get a pocket and you happen to do it with Fortune 3, you're like pretty much set for life. I mean, the life of the coal, which makes perfect sense because that's, wow, exactly how long you should be set for the life of how long the coal lasts. Okay, there's just too much coal. I'm gonna get this coal, and I will see you guys next time.